What does it mean to you to bring new parts of yourself to the show? Does it scare you at all to open up, or are you just along for the ride and whatever comes out has to come out because it's your real life?
I believe that. I believe it is my life, and I don't mind speaking on it, as long as I'm not lying, as long as I'm telling people the truth. And I don't know, I just feel like there's a time for everything, and I feel like this is the time to just kind of show people who I really am and just own it,
My mom was my friend. I thought that was my best friend, So I thought whatever I chose, she knew that I was capable of handling the right choice. But I lost my mom because I knew I was right and I wasn't backing down. She cut me off.
What, was there a specific issue?
It was Robert Sr.
Robert Sr.?
Yeah, mainly.
She didn't want you to marry him?
No.
Have you ever heard from your mom as this has gone on?
No, I have not. I haven't heard from my mom in 20 plus years.
Wow.
So no, she's never reached out. She doesn't care like that. She has way more things that's important to her than her kids, and it's always been like that. So no offense, but
yeah. That's your reality.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got the munchies. Robert is currently at home right now. He's not in college. Robert does ask me for money, and no, he's not working, but I just feel like he's very sheltered, and I feel like that's my fault.
We're watching your relationship with Robert Jr. this season. How are you feeling about everything we're watching play out? Because as a mom, it can't be easy to have the world have a view into a tougher part of your kid's life.
I don't mind it because I demand my respect from people. But I'm proud of my son. I'm proud of what he's trying to wake up. And he's super sheltered. And I blame myself because I'm like, did I give him the tools to, triumph in life and soar? Yeah, I hope I did, but I know that I spoiled him too. And I don't know, I don't mind people seeing what I created and see that he's a beautiful, responsible guy. And I take my full accountability for what he is, and he takes his accountability for what he's in. And he's trying to change it and make it better, and I appreciate him for that.
There's a very emotional moment teased in the trailer.
You know how that would kill me? If something ever happened to you.
I just felt like a stain.
You have to know I love you more than anything.
In that moment, I feel like Robert told me it was sometimes where he was on substances that he just didn't want to live. And yeah, that right there is like, wow, that was like a eye opener for me, and not realize you don't want to live, I don't have thoughts like that, but I actually came to realization that it's I feel like it's substance, and they kind of alter your thoughts and your brain, and they can make you go dark, and you can think like that. And I was like, if you're not here, I don't really have anything to live for. I want him to know that, and it's my truth. And yeah.
You obviously filmed that months ago. How's he doing now?
He's doing good.
Good.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's taking day by day. So.
Is he still living here?
Yeah. No, he's moved out. He's got his own place. No, he's still here, but yeah.
Maybe on the vision board for 2025, yeah. Robert Jr. gets his own place.
That'd be cool.
Did you ever figure out if he is legally married?
He is not legally married.
Okay.
He's not.
Thank
God.
Is she still in the picture?
Unfortunately.
Okay. She does not have Mary's stamp of approval.
I just think that they're toxic. They create toxicity when they're together, and it's not a good mix.
Yeah. You can only tell him what to do so much.
Well, I feel like the more I put into that and the more I push it, the more he's going to gravitate to her. So I know to just back off and just let him figure it out himself. And he's figuring it out. He sees it.
There's one moment where they come home and she is trying to say hi to you, and you're just like,
right? I'm like, girl.
Got an eye on you.
Girl.
We don't see Robert Sr. much on the show since season 1.
It was kind of in my grandma's will for us to marry.
She said, if anything ever happens to me, Bobby, I want you to marry one of my girls because they'll look out for you.
Is that his choice, your choice?
That is his choice. And he's I feel like Robert Sr. is I wouldn't say most men, but once you hurt them or betray them, they have a hard time kind of recovering back to, and it's like his trust level with this process has been crossed.
Understandably so. There was so much conversation around him season one.
I know. And so he just stepped back and out, and that's his hard decision. I'm like, come on, like, let it go. And he's like, no, I can't let it go. So that's where we are right now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So if you had it your way, we'd see him a little bit more, but
But he's still my best friend. He's still my husband. We've been
well,
married 26 years.
congratulations.
Thank you.
What does it mean to you to hit that milestone, knowing that there is so much conversation around the origins of this relationship and the dynamics of it, that you've kind of proven the world wrong?
I mean, I just thought that wasn't normal. You know, I was like, okay, this is weird. And then when I did it, I feel like 25 years was like the real eye opener. Like, okay, this is it. This is the real thing. No one makes it 25 years, not these days. But then I also feel like I noticed I started forgetting when we got married. After 25 years, I was like, then 26 years, I was like, what date? What is our anniversary? And he's like, I don't know. It's 28, 27, it's one of those days. So yeah, I feel like after 25 years, you start forgetting them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's normal. It's just life, you and him and your kid, you know, it's just, yeah.
Was the conversation on the show, was that challenging at all to your marriage?
Oh, no. No, yeah, not at all. Matter of fact, it made us closer.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You're gonna go with Mary, who her grandfather?
I heard that. Thank you for telling me and showing me who you are. Made us closer, yeah. Because I mean, I've always just been the person to do what I believe in. If I believe in it, I'm gonna do it. And I don't care what people say, as long as the man upstairs is happy with me.
Well, on that note, we also haven't really seen your church since the early seasons.
I know. We remodeled it.
Okay.
And we're still like doing the benches and just doing different things, the floors, but it's all redone. And it's like more up to date looking on the inside, and it looks beautiful.
Okay.
But once we're done, then we'll open back up.
Okay, so
yeah.
season 6 we'll get a window back in. So it was
Absolutely.
more that the church wasn't ready for filming than you wanted to not film at the
I don't
church.
even think that was in question. I don't think Bravo wanted to film it.
Okay.
Yeah, or me. You know, it's just like leave that, because that's very sensitive for me.
Yeah, it's sacred. And it was another thing that had a million questions around it, and a bunch of false stories about it.
I know.
And what would you say is the biggest misconception about you or your church?
That I take the petitioner's money, and that I was living off of their money, and like, really? Yeah. I don't think so, you know, which, yeah, that was kind of sad for me to like hear that. I was like, where'd that come from? Yeah, I wasn't expecting it. It was like, yeah,
Yeah.
most disappointing for sure, and biggest misconception, because it's not true.